just sort of hooking up a few interesting ones today that you don't quite... Look, this is only AM only, so don't get too excited, but still, little Superscope CMP22 microphone, and just putting a little bit of receive signal into this just at the moment. What do we got? Let's have a look here. Oh, it's probably about 0.5 a microvolt there. 0.1, sorry, 0.3. Just loses it there. And yeah, so quite a healthy receiver on these things. And of course I can ramp that up, get a few microvolts into it, and that's receiving quite well. Just turn off the annoying noise, and we'll just have a little bit of a look. See if we've got any power coming out of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. It's got about a couple of watts coming out of it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Probably needs a little bit of a tune, I'd say, but a little bit of a peak up should come up all right. But this was one of the ones that I'm pretty sure this is one of Roscoe's from Strictly Ham. Yeah, actually, I'm just about certain. Oh, sorry, just moving around here. And I'm just starting to get through some of these and finally get a bit of a look at... and I'm trying to pick out the ones that, you didn't see every day here in Australia, I suppose. Now, I'm not 100% sure whether we ever saw these here, but I certainly don't remember ever fixing one. It's an Air Command CB340 Superscope, and I'll be interested to know if we can get a sideband version of one of these to put next to it. That would be kind of nice. But this is a really good example that I'm sure this came from Ross. The more I think about it, I was just thinking about where I pulled it off one of the shelves, and would be one of Roscoe's. And Ross he was no doubt probably one of the larger collectors of everything, no question about that. And I've sort of taken on the disease, and I don't think anyone ever stops. I just think we get older. That's possibly it, and run out of room. That might be the other thing that happens. Anyway, yeah, nice little radio. Nice to just sort of see 40 channel, dial with all its LEDs working perfectly, which is good. I say that and I'm just checking, but we're looking good, which is excellent. And for its age, and I would have put this in the 80s somewhere. They were sort of getting into having these great LED displays. Just a few LEDs all sort of segmented across like so, and just a nice looking radio. RF gain should knock that back a bit. Yeah, not a lot because we've got so much signal going into it. Hang on, bring that signal down a bit, and then we should see. Yeah, it's more like it. So nice little radio. More of a display type of radio. Of course, AM not being so totally used in Australia so much. It's turn that off again. It's surprising though in Australia, we're fanatics on sideband, but quite seriously, AM really has such a following in the US. Obviously the Super Bowl being the most prolific, but I actually just got in from Bob, my mate in New York State, a Striker 497 HPC, and I'll do a bit of a shot on that, and people will sort of go, well, why would you buy a 100-watt AM radio? Well, it's AM FM, so obviously those on 10 meters know the applications that can be used there, but it's also just kind of different. It's really that type of different radio that we'll do a bit of a quick video on very soon. But this one's just like brand new that came from Bob. It's just gorgeous, really is. All right, just a quick look at the Superscope Air Command CB. Had to look at it then. 340. Sorry, I just had to duck my head around. I'm not quite. Oh, my glasses. I need new glasses at the moment, by the way, guys. I really do. Something's changed in my eyes recently, and I'm just not finding my short focus as good as it used to be. So, time to admit I'm getting old. 73s from VK3 Charlie Mike in Tangambalanga, Northeast Victoria. All the best.